Fuck! Another jungle. Yeah, I'm gonna queue top mid, I think. Ichigo and Jami keeps telling us. I'm gonna do it. Lobster hierarchy? I, for one, would kick a lobster's ass in a fight, so there's no way one is better than me. I'm going to start playing Ribbon. How many decades until I hit Master Tier with Ribbon only? 1/2. Do you have any game consoles at the moment? We have a PS4, Switch. All three of us has Switches in the house. I have a PS4, and then we don't have Xbox. I don't really play the PS4 or the Switch, honestly. Hope you've been having a great Easter. I mean, I'm in quarantine sitting here. I said I love you to all my fucking family. That's about it. Right? There's one word that several people are trying to describe.
30 seconds.
Or there's one concept. Slow is full. Hit me with your snare, boy. I hate you. Oh, cool. Started that.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, low elo. You fools. I wanted it in the brush, but I didn't let it go far enough. Fuck me. It does, right? Yeah. We'll kill this one. Cue that just to have a stack as we walk away. I just had an argument with a supporter of authoritarian socialism in whispers, and when I gave him a concrete example of communism destroying an industry, he stopped replying. What do I do to get him to respond? A concrete example of communism destroying an industry? Communism isn't the sole issue in that game. You're thinking of an industry or a country in terms of like an extremely linear fashion, right? So when China or Russia, for example, were communist, right? They weren't the only ones that affected their economies. They were not the only ones who affected their economies. Can you tell me who else might have had an effect on the economy? Got any ideas of who else might have indirectly? Outsiders, yeah, America. Just because he had heal too. Just because you are economically different, you're not capitalist in your country, doesn't mean you aren't directly affected by other capitalist countries, namely the US. Our trade wars with a lot of countries have created economic collapses or put them in positions where they needed to do what we wanted or they would face an economic collapse. That's not a failing of communism. The failing is being in opposition to us, the best. We are better than them. We're stronger. We have a larger populace. All of these things, right? And so we win that game. You play the game of economics against us, you lose. That's not a failing of communism. That's not a failing of that industry. And only that industry. That's just how fucking capitalism works. And if not, we invade. I mean, at this point in the global economy, like the level that it's at, we don't have to invade them. Oh! Well done. Ooh, these guys are always pushed up. They're gonna ask themselves, "Where's our jungler? Where our jungler?" These two are so bad. It's not just American, West Europe as well. Way too much influence over the African economy. Every economy in the global economy. What happened was capitalism won. Did capitalism win because it's objectively better? I don't know if that can be answered. But at the end of the day, it won. And so any communist industry, quote unquote, any communist market was always going to, quote unquote, fail. In the game of capitalism, there are winners and there are losers. The communists were the losers. That's not because communism is worse or whatever. It's just, that's just how it shook out. It's like you might lose a league game against a top laner who is worse than you or better than you. Doesn't fucking matter. You might lose against someone. That doesn't mean they're better or worse than you. That game, his team was though. That's what that means. That's it. That's all it means. That's why it's impossible to turn around a game of Monopoly. What do you say the ideal society would be? I mean, one with plenty of food, shelter, education, everything for everyone. A world without want, or a world without voluntary want. I'll say that. You can abstain from these things all you want. I don't care. That's your prerogative. But you should have the ability to get them if you need or want them. Dang, they just keep dying, man. He's got triple Dorans. It's fucking annoying. He has flash. He has heal. Alright, Ez, at this point, I must always tax, my man. I'm sorry, I've given you several chances, and it's just, I have to. I gotta tax you, boy. Your social safety net has been expended here, man. I gotta let you die. Does socialism support the redistribution of pussies as well? Of course. And so this isn't some rousing, seize the means of production, kill the capitalist, blah, blah. That's not what's being said here whatsoever. Nor am I saying that socialism is better than capitalism. I'm just explaining to those of you who have a very linear viewpoint of society and the world in general, I'm explaining the reality of it. I'm not taking a side when I say these things. I'm explaining shit that you've probably not had the thought for. Couldn't even land that R, bro. Damn you. I think a mix between capitalism and socialism. Yeah, today, yes. Correct. That's what we need. We need to slowly take away the pure capitalist things in today's society, in today's economy, and transition them into more socialist, more communist dealings with them because of automation. If every country or every company on Earth all agreed together that we're not going to automate things anymore, we'll keep jobs open for people, then okay. You just say, keep capitalism going. But that's not, that's a pipe dream. That's never going to fucking happen. What is socialism? It's where society is the priority economically. She's dying.
Rampage.
5 Dorans Blades. God, I hate you, Jin. But Ezreal, I believe I hate you a bit more. This guy's 1 assist. Bro, Senna. It's where more things, I mean, a purely socialist society, all things would be owned by, quote unquote, the people. In a case like that, you would just redistribute all the money, right? Seize the means of production. That's not what I'm espousing here, though. We don't need that right now. That's not feasible whatsoever. What we need is to slowly move towards a society where that is the end goal. Because you and I won't have jobs in the future. Robots will take them. They'll do them better than us. They'll fuck our wives. They're gonna do everything, right? And so, eventually, we need to eat, right? You need to be able to feed yourself, your kids, your family, your friends. If you don't have a job, you can't do that. If there aren't any jobs available, you can't get a job. No, Dekar, the only one fucking my wife is still gonna be me. Nope. Gigolo Joe is gonna be fucking going balls deep. My bull is losing his job? Bitch, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Bitch, I don't care! I didn't have W, I did have Tiamat. I thought my Q would hit him though. Fuck me. Unlucky, bro. I'm not even the one fucking my wife today. If what you say is true, I'm really worried for Jamal. He's gonna be destitute. Dudes think they doing something, talking about people aren't good enough to make communism work. The capitalism doesn't work. Today. It doesn't work. So they have a I got mine sort of attitude, sort of mentality. And that bastardizes their ability to comprehend the problems, the very real problems that exist today. Works for the 1%? Yep. Works very well for them. And I mean, if you don't care about people starving to death daily, if you don't care about people being stressed, literally having panic attacks because they can't pay the next bill if they lose their job, which COVID-19 says hello. COVID-19 has joined the game, right? If you don't care about these things, I'm gonna tell you that's kind of shitty, right? But at the same time, that's you. That's your fucking, that's your world, right? But I disagree. Why do you not redistribute kills if you like socialism so much? Got him. Got him! Fuck. Fuck. My only weakness. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, he's moving down here. We want to catch these two. Come on, fuck me. It sucks. Bitch, I don't care. Biatch, I don't care. I typoed. So what are your thoughts on entrepreneurship? Good, do it. Go for it. I'm an entrepreneur. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, man. What do you think my boosting site was? What do you think my fucking, when I sold tutoring? That was me. That was me undergoing business, right? Because society failed these people, so I provided a service. Public schools sucked. GG, this Kiana will make you lose now. Free kills mid. Go, Pike, go. Do not do it. This bitch is going to kill you. Run! Nah, not regarding the elo boosting. That's not a societal failure. That's a skill problem. People suck. I was waiting for him to turn. Oh my god, you bastard, dude. Pike, I fucking hate you.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. How many babies do you think you could take in a fight? I think the question is, how do the babies take my life? I would want to kill as few babies as possible, so So 0. I would let the one baby kill me, but could it? How many 70-year-olds can you take in a fight? Oh, I would fucking put them down. They lived a full life. They got to 70. They can sit down and let the boy live, right? Fuck the old! Yeah, exactly. Not only did they live a full life, but they raped our fucking world. Fuck. Oh my god, that stun was forever, and I didn't have my cooldowns up again. Unlucky. Would you rather get in a fist fight with Trump or Bernie or Biden? Trump is 300 pounds. I would rather take on probably Bernie. He's a lot smaller. I think I could keep him at arm's reach. Even though he's physically more fit than either of the other two, I still think he'd be the easiest because they're still all old. But Trump, he's a big boy. I don't think I could take him. Plus, he'd pull out a gun. He would cheat. Dekar. Goodbye, Madge. Hey, Baron. Goodbye, Madge. Fuck you and your bushes. There's Zez missing his shit again, man, as usual. Bitch. These two die. They both did! Oh my god, as usual, man. These two useless idiots, dude. Get him, Jax! Great job, dude! My GG brain dead, so sad. Hey Kevin, by the way, we had some subs with some donos and stuff. We were busy. We were deep in discussion. Hit it for with the 21 months. Veramoth with the 2 months. Can I see them feet? There's a feet pick command in the chat if you want that. Sad Attacks with the host, thank you. Muffin Dude with the 4 months. Hey Dekar, can you send me another dildo mold of your penis? Mine is worn out, thanks. And Triple Man with the Twitch Prom, A Kevin Quo with the 18 months, and my boy Beely with the 50 bones. Thank you very much for the 50 bones.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.